Matt Duffield with mattduffieldtrading.com, and tonight we're going to do a video recap on the two hot penny stock plays of the day, SPHS and AVXL. And before we get started, I do want to remind you the video is for informational and educational purposes only. I'm not a registered investment advisor, so please do make your own trading decisions. Okay, so SPHS, this was just a huge winner today, jumping, I think it was about 300% on the day on phase 3 data. That is very promising. So as you can see, the stock opened around, let's see here, let's say 331 after closing at, gosh, about 86 cents on Monday session. So a huge jump. And after such a huge jump, it's typical to, see this downside action. And this even hit just over $4 a share in pre-market. So after hitting just over $4, it came all the way down and bottomed at about 220 and then grinded higher all day long. And I was scalping this thing all day long. It was great. I was too scared to hold on, for more than 5, 10, 20 minutes at a time. So you just never know. Obviously, if you would have bought somewhere in here and held all day, it would have been a great trade. But, these are very risky. So anyway, the point of the video is this stock is very undervalued, or so it seems. I try not to go with fundamentals too often, but it is trading at about a 50 million market cap, I think it is, with only like 14 million shares outstanding. Those numbers could be wrong. I'm just trying to remember from when I looked this morning. So anyway, the point of that is this can easily pop with that low of a float. There could be some massive short covering. But just on a technical basis, I wanted to point out what I'm seeing here. This looks like a cup and a handle. The handle hasn't fully formed, but in after hours trading, this is trading up around 315. So depending on where this opens, if it opens around 315, you could have a cup with the handle fully formed by the open. I don't know, maybe it opens down here at 290, maybe it opens at 315 and fills the gap down to 290. Anyway, with this cup and handle, a breakout above $3 or let's just say above this high, 308, I would expect this to just surge to about $3.60 per share, which is the price target of the cup and handle, and very near today's morning highs. Now from there, I don't exactly know where it's going to go, but I will show you on the weekly chart going back about 3 years. There is some resistance here at about 370, and then again at just above 4. So it would come into some heavy resistance. That doesn't mean this thing can't have one of those just crazy days where it opens at 3 and shoots up to $5 or $6 a share. That's possible. But I would be looking for 360 in the morning at a minimum. So that's kind of what I'm looking for. Also, AVXL, this thing has just taken a beating lately. It's such a shame. I've been watching this stock for many months and trading it at different periods of time. I think the last time I traded it, I sold right up here, and that was pre-split at $2 a share. And then it had that massive run up to 15 bucks not last week, the week before last, followed by this huge dump. And it was totally unexpected. I mean, I wanted to short this thing when it was at $14, and I was looking for 12, maybe 10. I had no clue $10 would break. And then yesterday with the close of 620, I was looking for a gap down or a move lower to about 550. 550 was in pre-market trading, but this thing opened at 458 and sunk all the way down to 360, which is 90 cents per share on a pre-split basis. I can't even believe that happened. So anyway, on a pre-split basis, $1 a share is a good support level, which is $4 a share in today's prices. That obviously provided a great buying opportunity. Again, kind of like SPHS, I was scalping this a little bit in here and again here. I was taking 2 and 3% gains all day. I did make $650 on the day. I'm very happy with that. And, obviously it could have been a whole lot more if you would have bought somewhere in here like $4 and held for the gap fill or near gap fill up here around 580, 589. But these things are so wild. I have no problem taking profits when they're there. Um, but again, I did want to point out, look at this. AVXL formed like a cup followed by a handle, just like the setup on SPHS. SPHS, you would be probably about right in here at this price level. So you can see what happens once price breaks above the handle, which would have been here at about 495 bucks. It just surged up to 589 and almost filled the gap to the low sixes, 618 thereabouts. So it may actually move higher tomorrow and tag that level. I don't know. I'm a little lost with this. The only thing I can say is on the daily chart, this has been annihilated, and now you have a hollow candlestick, which is often seen at bottoms. So I do believe this is a bottom. I just don't know how much of a bottom. Whether it goes up to $6 tomorrow or kind of stays in this $5 range for a while. But I do want to point out there is the possibility this opens around 5.50 or $6 and just shoots back up to 8 or 9. And that's an outside chance, but just basing on the chart, that is an outside possibility. We'll see what happens. You have to watch the price action and judge it from there. But if you see the $6 break and hold tomorrow, you might want to be looking for $8, maybe even 9, up around that range. It is more of a risky play. Probably the best opportunity to buy would have been here at $4, that $1 pre-split support level. That's just a fantastic opportunity. But it's still a little too early to say where this is going. Tomorrow is going to be very telling. I do think it's very possible we see a gap filled to 620 and then price could sell off, but that's going to be the critical level. So that's all I have, guys. I wish you the best of luck trading tomorrow, and I will be trying to post in stock twits some of my trades. Like I said, I've been scalping a lot lately, so it's hard to scalp a trade and then post what I'm doing if I'm selling a couple minutes later. And that's it, though. If I see any significant chart patterns, I'll be posting for you guys. All right, good luck.